Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Chris Sale gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And, guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Ready now is Strait, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Strait.
Now the pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Smoke toward third. Devers has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So no need to wait, as here he is as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Sale into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next up, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
in the air down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So now here is Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alex Verdugo.
From the stretch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. A 1 pitch on its way.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Turner fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Bobby Dahlbeck is a guy we really need to focus in on. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner goes. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these 2 teams took to get to this game 3 of the World Series. Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the 1st.
That is good. The third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And right into the shift. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Will Smith.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that too. It's long gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So here's how the Red Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Max.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the side? But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers 1. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Renfroe aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 home.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Kevin Plawecki is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kevin.
Up next, Kevin Plawecki. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Muncy is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now into the box, Alex Verdugo. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dahlbeck has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 2-1. So now into the box is Kike Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1, and good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Hernandez at second. Bogarts on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mookie Betts, and they could use a spark from him here.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now another 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Center fielder going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Two and 0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 to him now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Three and 1 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Now it'll be Will Smith. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Sale has his target. 0-1 on its way. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now to the plate, here is Chris Taylor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Inside ball 3.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Their count now at 2-2. To first. He's right there. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best
batting,
ones have that
third
late
baseman,
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in will be Edwin Rios.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
And now the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Rios bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll get his side started in the inning. And so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good
Now
straight
batting,
changeup, El
the
Cambio.
designated hitter,
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball.
Martinez.
It just doesn't get there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here now is Will Smith. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Sale into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hot shot down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Brusdar Graterol comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
48, Brusdar Graterol.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's over. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Taylor at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
And now Kevin Plawecki, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Digging in next, Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it bangs off the monster. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Phil Bickford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Phil Bickford.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Down and away, ball 1. Hernandez over at second. Bogaerts at first, 2 out in the inning. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 5-2. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
He's set, and the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swinging bunt. Here's another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No hits to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail 5-2. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give
Leading
way
off
to the third
for the
baseman,
Red Sox,
Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and that's the first down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in will be Hunter Renfroe. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty D. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Next to stand in is Kevin Plawecki. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's 7-2. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Ottavino.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch of the AB on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Here's a liner caught down there at third. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Plate now, A.J. Pollard hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Next to hit, Will Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Betts at second with 2 down. Hit hard towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Boston have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Chris Sale earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Yeah. Come on. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot about that. I probably lost the bro. Shit. Yep.